the Going On Daily Live morning show, and I've got a rare chance to spend time with JJ today.
Yay! I love it.
It's not very often.
It's not very often. We have so much fun.
It's a great time. It's a great time because I love the way you think about things, and this saga that you've been bringing us for the last several months with the lively update.
I know. I almost did a lively update, but I was like, oh, we're talking about food. So I had to have I got to talk about food the whole time.
So that's fine. That's fine. The fans will have to wait till next week.
Yes, I will, because it's a juicy update. Like, a lot of stuff has gone on in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm sure.
Especially this
I'm
week.
Sure.
So, big milestones. We got
with all this court stuff going on. It's back
crazy.
And forth. But it is Food Week here on Going On Daily, and let me tell you, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I can see that we're probably going to do some food stuff throughout the year with these themes because I love the themes. I think they're working wonders. Next week is Military Week.
I saw that because it's Veterans Day on Tuesday.
Yes. So it'll be interesting to see what everybody brings to the table with Military Week. I know, expect this on Sunday. Iran's top 5 military movies, right? Just expect that.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it because there are some great ones. Great ones. So I cannot wait. So Military Week next week, but we still have today and Saturday to do food. And I got some stories for you folks at home.
Well, I'm excited.
First of all, we're going to have some experiments. We're also going to have what is Michelin Stars? I got a feeling
you don't know. Oh, Ron, you're going to love it.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I got a feeling I'm wrong on the graphics. We'll just say that. I got a feeling, just a slight feeling that I'm wrong.
Now I can't wait to see what you've done.
yeah, I got a top 5. It's going to be great. There's been a lot of talk about candy this week. Of course,
I saw
wrapping up Halloween and stuff. But
yeah,
I got a treat for you for the top 5. But let's get this rolling. Let's get it started. Yeah. I need to know what these experiments are. My ricotta and burrata. I put an O.
You put in brie. Look at that. Look at you. But you did get the burrata in there.
Yeah, but I spelt it wrong down there. I had a Spanish moment.
Burrata and ricotta.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I love it.
And I just saw it. I'm like, oh, you idiot.
So good. Well, do you, which one do you like, or do you know?
Ricotta. Yeah, I don't know the burrata.
Oh, so good. So I have been on a journey for the last, couple years of, I didn't used to like ricotta because, it was only my ricotta experience had always been in like lasagna that if it's not mixed well or it gets grainy. And
that's why I don't make it. I don't make lasagna with
it because it's it's the way you prep the if you just dump it in, not prep it, it does when it's cooked. It like the milk solids form, and that's what that grainy. I started doing experiments with ricotta for breakfast, mixing it with honey or different, like a fig vinaigrette, like a really thick balsamic.
Okay.
It's good. Or doing it,
I can try this stuff.
mixing it with maybe some chili, like the chili oil,
Yeah.
chili crunch, kind of make it a savory, and with sliced avocados, maybe a poached egg over top on toast.
You know, this food stuff that we've been doing has
It's
been
good.
making me very hungry in the
I
morning.
know you
Right?
usually eat cereal for breakfast, but maybe you'll do uh,
Yeah.
a
There's been some great stuff that everybody's bringing to the table, and this
yeah,
is no different. I might try that with the ricotta, and creating.
yeah.
You
Do a little
know,
creation. The easiest thing, Ron, if you want to do, get a little tub of ricotta. I do whole milk because it's just you're not. I mean, it's not like we can splurge a little bit if it's because I only eat those on the weekends, right? But just use like strawberry jam, just any like your or like a preserve of whatever your favorite preserve, whether it's fig or an orange marmalade, and do like two spoonfuls of ricotta with a spoonful of your marmalade and just blend it
just
together.
mix it up.
Just mix it up. You spread it over your toast or your bagel or whatever croissants. You could even chop some nuts like pistachios or walnuts or almonds and sprinkle it over, maybe a little drizzle of honey.
Yeah, Becky was saying yesterday about almonds, how good they are.
Yeah,
You know, like they're it's a healthy food.
that's right. It is.
You know,
Um,
and yeah, but that sounds good because I like strawberry. Now, can I
yeah,
actually take strawberries and just throw that in there? And
yeah. So I've done it with like I've macerated strawberries with like a deep balsamic preserve, and get it kind of juicy, and then do my spread of ricotta, and then uh, spoon my strawberries on there. I've even like pan seared figs, like sliced in half, pan seared figs. Well, in whatever butter, oil, salt, and pepper, and then just putting like the ricotta with honey, and then you layer the figs on top. Again, you can have that alone, a poached egg, whatever. It's delicious.
so it's really versatile,
It's very
and
versatile.
I
And
don't know
then
if
the
everybody
easiest thing
knows
is
this.
like if you're doing just noodles, um, put that with some, pecorino, and then put your noodles on, and it just will coat. It will melt the ricotta. So you could also have it savory with some black pepper, and it's a fast
Hmm.
noodle.
Hmm.
Fast noodle. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's my ricotta, but like you can make it savory, you can make it sweet, you can make it a little, halfy half.
Yeah, you can pretty much do a lot of things with it,
It
I guess.
is. Yeah.
It's all in just having the stuff in the house,
Yes.
and you can kind of improvise on some
That's
things
right.
as
So,
well
so
with
I
it.
always
So
get, I always have like a little short tub of ricotta. Whenever I'm to the store, I always make sure we have something like that in the fridge. It just makes a quick breakfast or a quick dinner. But burrata is also one is like if I'm doing any kind of I always try to pick it up. Now, burrata is basically it is a really soft, like was it stracciatella inside a mozzarella ball. So when you get your hard mozzarella that you slice through, right? So it's the same way, but before they prep it, they kind of put stracciatella, which is like a really soft, more like a string part before like
okay.
mozzarella forms, and they put it in the ball, and it's in a container that's usually in some kind of a liquid that you get in the cheese deli. Comes with like 2 or 3 balls, in there, but it's delicious, Ron. Again, you can not you wouldn't use it for sweet things, but definitely savory, but quick little snacks. I'll do like a roasted, just pan-seared cherry tomatoes with some basil oil, and then just put that in a dish, and then put your burrata on top, and all you do is just kind of slice through it and let it, kind of open up, let it ooze, and then you can put like your balsamic, whatever, like if you want to put more basil on, oil, like a nice little extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. It is, putting that on a cracker.
I'm thinking with this, you could actually get some like layered, like the lasagna layers.
Oh yeah, like that would be a good
And bake.
Bake, absolutely. Or like one of my favorite dishes at a restaurant is, and I love it when they have it, but they'll do like a salad with shaved Parmesan, a little salmon, roasted salmon or pan-seared salmon, and then they'll put a burrata on the side, and then you drizzle. They've got like their balsamic drizzle, and then you're just like a little bit of salmon, a little bit of salad, a little bit of burrata. It is so good.
That sounds really good.
It's delish.
Yeah. Good.
But it's an easy thing. Like
so
have
awesome.
It in there, and you have let's say you have a date night, Ron, and you want to impress the ladies, and then
Chef Ron
comes out, and it's simple. It's literally it's some blistered tomatoes and then you put that in a dish with a burrata with some crackers or some nice bread, a little bottle of wine. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that sounds so good. I am so hungry now all of a sudden. It's like I was fine and, just having my tea, and now I'm starving to death. And now I got to make a Shaw's order.
Yeah.
And get some of this stuff.
You need to, if you've not had burrata, the next time you go to a restaurant, will probably be on the menu somewhere. If you go to like a Italian kind of restaurant. Because some also do like pizza are starting to put burrata like on a pizza. So it's like a fig, prosciutto, and burrata. Oh my God. That's like the best pizza ever.
Yeah, all the specialty pizzas are popping up in all of these pizza places, and they're starting to use different cheeses, and people are responding very well to them.
So if you see burrata on that, I
need to try it.
It is, yeah.
I got a shopping list a mile long today. That's for sure. Because I need to.
What are some other discoveries that you've learned this week? What are some other ones?
Well, I mean, just I don't know if it's other foods per se, but it's like when Becky was doing her healthy food stuff. It was like, oh, I got to get some of this, I got to get some of that, and then use it the way I like food, but this is a game changer right now. This is
so simple, and it can be healthy. It's not like it's unhealthy. I mean, it's It's whole milk. It's literally cheese made with whole milk that they, I mean, you could make ricotta at home.
Wait, I can make ricotta at home?
You could make ricotta.
But I don't know if I'd like that process. I don't want to know the process.
It's a process. I'm like, it's just easier to buy a $4 tub.
Yeah. I'm sure, because I'm probably going to look at it in the fridge and I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat this now.
Right. You're like, ew.
I don't want to know how it's made. I just want to get it. The whole fact of mold and all. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to go there. Just give me the finished product. I'll take
it. So like I said, it's a $4 tub. You're good. Or $5, depending on where you are. But
knowing how things are made ruins food for me.
I know. Don't
like my mom's stuffing. Like her like stuffing she makes for Thanksgiving is incredible. Well, she started getting older, of course, and she needed help doing it. And I said, "Oh, I'll help you make it."
Right.
You know, oh my God, the stuff that she was putting in it, I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
please tell me you're not putting the no.
Was she putting oysters?
No, she used what was it? Turkey izzards or gizzards or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh yeah. Ew.
That was gross.
Yeah.
That was gross. And it scarred me. It scarred me deeply, and I didn't have any stuffing that year because I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I had a client that they're a sausage maker, right? So it's like the most common widely distributed, sausages and processed. And so we did a tour of the plant. Yeah, I think I went raw for a few years. It was
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you
because you're walking through and they just have big holes in the ceiling and the floor. And all of a sudden they a buzz goes off and then it's like you have to stay still and you have to wear ponchos and boots when you walk through. And it's just all of a sudden all through the holes just comes like carnage.
Yeah.
Blood, parts, everything just through.
Yeah, and
like
Lord
the
knows
sound, the
that
smell,
stuff.
and the witnessing of that. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard.
All right, so the Ricotta and the Burrata sounds like a band.
I know.
Ricotta and Burrata.
It's like when I go to the grocery store on the weekend, I'm always looking. I got to get a tub of a ricotta or a tub of burrata. Sometimes both, if I haven't gone, if I've gone through it. But it's my.
I'm ordering it.
I got to keep it in the fridge at all times because one, you never know when you need a fast meal, quick breakfast, but also company. If I have a girlfriend that stops by and I can make an appetizer like, a really good one like that.
Nachos.
Correct.
Ooh,
I
know what I'm doing Sunday.
You can do nachos, put that with whatever, like your other cheese that you want. And then you could put like your, let's say if your sausage, like if you do like a salami or your prosciutto or ground beef, even sprinkle it on, and then just take your burrata and layer it on top and just let it.
Oh no! Oh man! Put it
and
in
then,
like a
and
little
then you add your
casserole
salt and
dish.
pepper, your chili crunch, your avocado on top of that. You're talking about, 10-star, 10 out of 10 nachos.
It's a game changer.
It's gourmet nachos.
Oh my God!
Or
right.
Ron,
busy day
what if you did nachos, but you did like a grilled like a skirt steak, like a flat iron, and then you sliced it really thin. Then you put that on your nachos, then with your burrata.
All right. Look, where else are you going to get this? Right? Where else are you going to get this?
Where else? That's right.
I mean, other morning shows have their cooking segments,
Yeah. Nothing like this. Nothing like this. This is real talk. This is reality.
Right. This is as good as it gets right here. This is as good as it gets. You are watching us on Kick, YouTube, and Rumble at Rhode Island Broadcasting. So if you're on YouTube, click that little bell so you always know when we go live. And don't forget to share as well. You're also watching us possibly on Twitch at RI_broadcasting. There, you can send us bits, and they only cost a penny. So if you send us 4 bits, that allows JJ and I to put our 2 cents in.
And to get
It's going to be a quiet show. So you might as well send us the 4 bits. You can also watch us live right now on X/Twitter at Broadcasting RI. So we are live on Twitter, and I don't know how many people we have watching right now on there, but I'm sure there's folks there. We've been doing really well with Twitter Live.
Ooh, Twitter
Doing pretty
Live.
well. So, you can also listen to us at work, school, maybe. You know, you might have a free period. I don't suggest listening, you know, while you're in math class. But you can listen to us on Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, and iHeartRadio at RIBroadcasting. Follow us on all of our social media, including, but
As
not
you're
limited
looking up.
to, MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Parler, Space Hey, Gab,
Hey.
and of course, Patreon, where you can get these cool mugs, which I'm still trying to sort everything through and put
I
it
need
all on
one.
the website. It'll be easier on the website because I'm not getting notices from Patreon. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I got my tea in here today. It felt like it took forever for the water to boil. I swear it was taking like 10 minutes, and I'm like, why won't it boil today? What is wrong with the
Because you're
water?
staring at it. That's why.
Exactly. I'm looking, and it says, come on. You can also go to Facebook at the Going On Daily Morning Show to follow us there after we lost our 10,000 followers because of Mark decided to yank it from us. And our 10,000 followers gone in a heartbeat, right? Now, we need you folks out there to get on Facebook, follow us there, you know, click that little, the thumb, and follow us there and share it to your friends. Share the show. If you're on Facebook, you know, share it. Sharing is caring. You can also support the show at RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net, and everything I just told you can be found right there. It's so easy.
So easy.
So easy. A caveman can do it. Can I get sued for that? I don't know if I can get sued for that.
No.
There you can find all the links to all the hosts on the show, including JJ, and also the Hall of Fame voting is found on the website. So Robin Williams, you know, wrong one. Robin Williams is in the lead currently as we are doing Philip Seymour Hoffman, Sean Penn, Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, and Tom Hanks. All of them had huge movies in the 90s, and those are the ones that I went with. And basically, Robin Williams is like running away with it right now.
Of
so
course.
if you like these other folks, better get in there.
Well,
Better get in there.
Who was the final from last week? Who won?
I'm glad you asked, because Golden Girls won last month. I'm not doing so well with my choices.
Yeah,
I went with Cheers.
I did go with Cheers. I was debating between Cheers and MASH, and I think I voted for Cheers.
Yeah,
clearly that didn't help.
I think that was a lot of the problem, because a lot of people were splitting between MASH and Cheers, and they ended up with 50% combined. So Golden Girls with 38% won.
Wow. Married with Children, nobody even voted for Married with Children.
Nobody voted for Married with Children. So next year, if Married with Children has their second attempt to get in, if they have 0 again, they are gone forever. They can never be in it. Gone forever.
Gone forever.
Gone forever.
Rejected.
That's right. So Married with Children, if you're in this for next year as a second attempt, if you have 0, you're done.
You're done. All right.
So it's all the fans' fault, by the way, too.
Yep. Nobody. I'm just shocked. Nobody voted for that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But we're sure. So I'm gonna tell you my favorite role of Philip Seymour Hoffman is I know he was such a great, like, everything he did, he stole the scenes. I mean, he just
Yes.
brought
It's a great actor.
everything. Great, great. But my favorite was in Along Came Polly against that was my
Oh
favorite
my
of
God. The Ben Stiller movie.
yes. Yeah. When he plays,
Good movie.
I mean, all the lines of
Yes.
that he did were just they're quotable. All of
He's
them.
good, and he plays a good bad guy too.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Good-
Yeah. Like in the
good
Mission
actor.
Impossibles, but also, I mean, Townsend Mr. Ripley. Like he's
Yes.
like, I mean, you talk about the triangle of Jude Law, Matt Damon, and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Completely
Yes.
like that was so good.
Some great acting. Great
But
acting.
but
So-
Robin Williams is like,
People need to vote.
everything is his heart. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I went with Tom Hanks.
Well, and Tom Hanks, iconic. Like what movie? And you know about like his breadth of and journey of being an actor, right?
Yeah.
From
He
Bosom
started with
Buddies,
Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies, and
But I used to watch it all
Joe
the
and the
time.
Volcano. I mean,
Oh, Joe versus the Volcano was absolutely spectacular.
it was so
But
very.
he was
Or the Man with One Red Shoe.
yup.
Bachelor Party.
Oh, Bachelor Party was great.
So,
And
you know.
big.
And big. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
I
was
mean-
based on Forrest Gump.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
based
Philadelphia.
on, Philadelphia,
Castaway.
Saving Private Ryan, Road to Perdition. I
Right.
mean, he's had so many great movies.
Yeah. So I mean,
So-
that's a hard one. I'm gonna have to
It
think
is a
about
hard
it.
one.
And even Gene Hackman. Oh,
Oh, I know. Hoosiers.
Oh.
Loved Hoosiers.
exactly.
One of the best sports movies ever. So great actors. Good luck trying to choose between this. Let's go. Go vote. So JJ, where can people find you?
Oh, people can find me over at two places. They can go to Orange Whip. That's orangewip.com.
Wait,
And they
what's
can
that?
see it is a Founders First Media platform. We have a podcast there called Hello Chaos that you can see all of our episodes.
That's where it is. Okay.
But if you're an entrepreneur or, I call it a founder that might be in the messy middle, we provide different field guides, resource navigators, insights from other founders that are outcomes of the podcast that we drop every Sunday. So yeah, that's one place you can find me, or over at our marketing firm's website at gobrightnow.com. GOBRIGHT now.com. And you can find us over there. We're a full service agency. Yeah.
In some ways, it's like a Light Bright.
Yes.
Remember Light Bright? Oh my God.
I do.
That used to be my favorite toy.
Really? For
Yes.
you? For you? That's not the toy I would think that'd be your favorite.
Oh my God. I used to love it. Every day I would make a new
Like
thing.
I figured it would be Stretch Armstrong or
Nah.
or the Matchbox cars.
Well, I always had
and
Matchbox
put
cars
together the
too.
roller coasters, or
Oh
the,
yeah, I used to tear up my mom's yard because I used to bring them outside, and I would yank out the grass to make the roads. She's like, "What are you doing?"
like I can't have these blocking, Mom.
So I used to drive her crazy with these things because I would dig up the whole yard, and when you go back outside to do the same thing, why would you go back to the same place, right? You have to go and make a new town.
Right. Right.
And then pull it all away like a little highway to connect the towns. It was the yard was a mess. It was a mess.
As it should be.
As it
With
should
the-
be.
yeah.
Exactly. But Light Bright, I used to get the plain black sheets and create my own things.
Did you save them?
No.
Did your mom frame them?
No. She's like, I'm not putting that stuff on my fridge. You tore up my yard, and now you want to make the house ugly?
I love it.
So yeah. Oh
A
God.
light break.
What a life. All
Now
right.
the kids don't even know that. What do you mean I have to use my fingers too?
Yeah.
In a
Exactly.
light.
All right. So we are on fun facts. Oh, great. So today is
Woo!
like nacho day or something like that.
Oh, we just made a new nacho recipe.
Yes, and that's why this stuff is on my list to get as well. Now it's like this old cross thing with the ricotta and the burrata.
Good times.
So I got all that to go with this, and this is spectacular, though. I mean, like nachos. Fun facts of nachos. Here's the creator right here. Invented in 1943 by Ignacio Nacho Anaya. That was his nickname, Nacho, because that's the common nickname for people named Ignacio.
I did not know that. I've got a friend named Ignacio. No one's called him Nacho. I'm gonna start doing that.
See, there you go, Nacho. So, so he created this in 1943 in Piedras Negras, Mexico. How about that for a Spanish accent? That's why I just did the thing, the Burrata. It was because of this. So he made these for the U.S. military wives. That's what created this. He made them for the wives. So he created all this stuff, and they loved it. They loved it. Tortillas, melted cheese, sliced jalapeno. That's the original nacho. Something simple, right?
Yeah.
In Mexico, they are called totopos. I got my Spanish going today. Totopos.
We need more hashtags going on.
I know it's tough for me when I do.
I know it's like,
show.
These would be good.
You know, it'd be nice if somebody was commenting and hashtagging everything I say and everything JJ says, like what I do.
Where's our tribe?
I know. I mean, there's people watching. Nobody's commenting.
Come on, at least like a crickets. Hashtag. Give us.
So another fun fact outside of nachos. Fun fact: when I was in high school, I took 2 years of Spanish.
Ooh.
Now,
did it stick?
It sticks when people are talking and they're saying the words that I knew.
Yeah.
But I can't just like rattle off sentences, you know, I can't do that. But truthfully, I did better in Spanish class than I did in English class. I had an A- in Spanish or B+ on some terms, right? And I never did well in English class because half the class was stupid Shakespeare stuff. And I hated Shakespeare. Hated it. And we used to have to recite it, and I was like, oh man, what the heck? I don't like it. And I butchered it, and I didn't read the books, so I failed all the tests.
Shame.
You know, I'm good at the English grammar, but that literature stuff, oh, forget it. Forget it. All right, so back to the actual fun facts. It is one of the most craved foods by pregnant women.
No.
Yeah, one of, not the most craved, but one of them. I mean, what are some of the, like, pickles? Do they like pickles? I know.
I like pickles.
I know. My mom always told me that she had a craving for root beer with me. That's probably why I hate root beer.
Really? See, it was interesting. You know, I've got 4 kids. The girls, I have 2 girls, 2 boys. With girls, I didn't crave anything. Actually, like every smell was,
Made you sick.
oh, it was just like volume. So I ate anything that didn't have, so basically salads and anything that just didn't have, like, it couldn't just have an odor. I mean, it just, even peanut butter, I couldn't even have a peanut butter sandwich. It just set me off.
Yeah.
But my boys, I
Interesting.
craved cheeseburgers, hamburgers, like meat. Yeah. Like if I would see a bowl of nachos with the ground beef on them and all that,
Yes.
like I would have been running to that. It was my first son is when I was pregnant with him when Hardee's came out with the $6 burger. It's kind of like how they changed the game for them.
Yeah.
And they would run those commercials at night, and I would kick my husband out of them. Like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, I don't care. You need to go get me one of those. I am starving. We just ate. No, I gotta eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I mean, that happens to all women that are pregnant. Really,
Yeah.
that they get these cravings. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But that was it. It was like for both boys, it was meat.
Why?
Yeah, and both girls, it was nothing. Like opposite, no smells.
Yeah. All right. Nachos gained widespread popularity after being featured at the Texas State Fair in 1949.
Interesting.
And then in 1976.
Now it's the deep fried Snickers bar.
Oh, like deep fried Oreos, deep fried all that stuff.
Or the big turkey leg.
Yeah, no. I don't know about that. In 1976, Frank Liberto introduced ballpark nachos at a Texas Rangers game, making them a staple at sporting events after that. It did so well that all the arenas started having them.
Interesting.
Now it comes with going to the ballpark, right? Just like the hot dog. The largest serving of nachos was in Kansas in 2012 when it was 4,689 pounds of nachos. That's a lot of nachos.
That's a lot of nachos.
That's like a couple of elephants plopped on your plate. You know?
How many people are eating that?
And the sad part is, it's like, yeah, I understand that other people are eating it, but now you're sharing it with all of those other people in your plate. No, thank you. I will pass.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing it with 4,000 people. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Not with their fingers. Like if it's a scoop that you go scoop and then put it on your plate, that's okay. But if everybody's just in,
they're all hanging over it, and somebody sneezes, and then it's all.
It's why they invented the sneeze barriers at buffet bars.
Yes, and I'm a little skittish at those.
Yeah.
You know, I still feel like people are getting their germs in there somehow. Just thinking about that is making me cringe. All right, so Irish nachos use potato chips instead of the tortilla chips. And they often include bacon, cheese, and green onions. You like the potato chip rather than the tortilla?
You know, it's interesting. I just went out with a couple weeks ago, went out with a friend. I don't mind either one. Just depends on what the toppings are. I like the thick, like
it's got to be a good chip.
Like,
I don't know about Lay's,
like,
you know, that's too
greasy or something like that. Like, no, it needs to be, you know, a nice,
like a Pringle.
Well, even like thicker than that, like, sliced potatoes that are a little bit thick,
Homemade.
homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a friend of mine does not. Like she's Italian, and we ordered nachos. She was thinking it was, and she was like, "Ugh, potatoes sliced."
Yeah.
But it was
Potatoes.
chips, and she was like, "I don't want nachos with potato chips." And I said, "But these
Yes.
are like, homemade sliced
Yes.
potatoes." And she was
I
like,
think Dave and Buster's
She was
does
like,
that.
"I don't do fries. I don't do potato chips. I'm not that." She was like, "I don't like that." So it's just interesting. She ended up
Yeah.
not partaking in the nacho.
So
Yes.
maybe she likes the Italian version of the nachos that features mozzarella,
Yes.
marinara sauce, and Italian sausage, which I would use hot Italian sausage because that sounds absolutely incredible.
Ooh.
So I am making nachos, and I am going to use like ricotta cheese or burrata, and going to use the marinara sauce with hot Italian sausage. Oh, and that's what I'm going to do for Sunday when I'm watching the Patriots. Yes. There's also the Japan style of nachos where they are topped with teriyaki chicken, seaweed, and wasabi mayo.
That's not for
I
me.
will pass on that one, thank you.
I'm passing.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Somebody brings that out to me
Mm-mm.
for like the football game or something, I'd be like, I hope you have something else
Where's
in
the
there.
Where's the chip? Let me just take the chip out.
Yeah, I gotta pull it from the bottom so it doesn't
There you
have anything on it.
Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
And then this one, it sounds awesome. Dessert nachos, where they use cinnamon sugar chips, topping it with chocolate sauce and fruit. That sounds delightful.
That's pretty good. It's like a deconstructed churro.
It is. Well, I mean, I've never heard of a cinnamon sugar chip.
Well, I
I
would
mean,
say,
where do you get it?
you make it. You would just do you would take your tortilla chips, and then you would sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it,
Oh,
and
that's
then
it.
bake it like you would do, like,
Huh,
under the broiler, let it all
okay.
sizzle, and then take it out, and then you drizzle your chocolate and your strawberries on it.
Oh, well, I'm all for that one too.
And then
Because
get
this is
your
going to be
whipped
a busy
cream.
Sunday.
Oh,
I
that's
gotta make
right.
everything. I'm gonna have to invite people over because I'll
You're
look
gonna have
like
a
the
savory
Hindenburg.
tray, you're gonna have a sweet tray, and then you're gonna have your bowl
Yeah,
of burrata. Mm.
yeah, yeah. All right, so I got my work cut out for me because those are the fun facts of nachos. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's move on because now it's time for Michelin Stars, and I know this graphic is not gonna cut it.
I'm waiting to see what you.
Because I didn't know what the heck it was, and I'm like, all right, let's put this and
Let's
this and
see.
see what happens. So here we go, Michelin Stars.
That is the
I got
star.
Michelin Man, of course,
Yeah, Mr. Bibb, as we call him,
Mr.
Bibendum.
Bib.
So Michelin, so I've worked with Michelin since they've been a client since 2002. So I know, but that's Bibendum. That's his original name. But everyone knows him as the Michelin Man, right? Because
Yeah.
he's made up of tires. But
Oh, is that what that is?
yeah, that's a rendition of that. And he's Bibendum, Mr. Bibb, has, he's been heavier. He's slimmed down over the last, decade. They've
kind of
kept him trim, got him some muscles. So
he kind of
has an
looks like an
evolution.
albino Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, but an artist rendition that was done back in like the early 1900s of stacks of tires.
Stacks of tires.
So his legs, like, it's just like tire stacks is the shape. And then he's evolved over the years to look like this. He's Michelin Man. But the star, you got it right. That is the graphic of
It
the
is.
star. Yeah, that is it. That is correct.
Woo-hoo!
So these come out of the Michelin Red Guide. Have you heard of the Michelin Guides?
No.
All right, Ron.
I don't know anything about this.
Okay, all right. So you know who Michelin is, right? It's the tire company.
Yes,
right.
Yes, that I know.
That they've been around since late 1800s. I mean, it's a very old company out of France. But their tires were so well engineered in the early, like late 1800s, early 1900s, they started putting out a guide because they recognized that, wow, our tires are so good that instead of getting, tires replaced every year or 2 years, it's like 5 years because people aren't riding on them enough.
Yeah.
So they created a red guide, a travel guide that was tips on car maintenance and restaurants, places to stay to encourage people to travel to travel throughout Europe, around France. So it's, it was born out of, it was literally of like, we've got to create the category of how do we sell more tires?
Right.
If people don't drive their cars, they don't get worn enough. So therefore, we won't make money.
Yeah.
But internally, there were notes that the tire sales guys would give each other around what places to stay, the restaurants that they chose. And so they were sharing these notes. So that happened for like 2 decades. In 1926, they said, you know what, we really need to publish these notes and encourage travel, encourage people to explore, I want to go and try this restaurant that's been written about. So then they started with it's Michelin stars. It's 3 stars. 3 stars. It's like you are excellent. It's both in food. It's really about the chef, how they're using the ingredients available to them, and how creative they can be, both in how they use the ingredients, but also in the presentation and the experience. So that's the 3 star. 2 stars is, hey, you're really good. You're better than average. And it's just more of a gauge there. And then 1 star is you're also excellent in your field. So it's just a gauge of excellence, right? 3 is like the most in your category or any category, like you are the best.
They were rating all these restaurants just so they can sell tires.
Correct.
Oh
well, that's what it was born out of. Now it's kind of taken a life of its own of, Michelin has just now been known as like, we're going to rate restaurants. And actually they've launched Michelin Keys as a hotel, like to rate hotels. So hospitality experience. They've evolved the Michelin Red Guide to be both Michelin stars, but it's a big deal. Like if you're a chef, to get a Michelin star, or they
take it serious.
Oh,
it's not just like, let's get people to travel. It is right. For that, but it's done seriously with actual.
It is judged.
People that know what they're doing.
It is hard to get on, to get inside the Michelin Guide, to even be mentioned. So if you're even mentioned in your category, it's called Bib Gourmand. So Bib after it's Bib Gourmand of like, hey, in your category. And that's more of a mention of you're doing excellent work within affordable prices. Like, so think of it as like cheap, really good cheap eats if you get a Bib Gourmand mention.
Right. That's pretty interesting. I'm guessing, just guessing, It was probably somebody in that company that created like auto racing.
Oh, right.
Because I mean, when you think about it, they want people to race and use those tires and
Right.
have to change the
Well, and you think
tires.
about it, Michelin, they started out with it was a bicycle tire. It wasn't a car tire, it was
Yes,
bicycles.
right.
Um,
Yes,
yeah. So
that I knew.
okay. So yeah, 1 star is a very good restaurant in its category. A 2 star is it's an excellent kitchen. It's worth the detour.
Yes,
So that's kind of how they said, like, hey, it is worth the drive. It's worth the visit. Go, go do it. Three
yes.
stars is it's an exceptional cuisine that is worth a very special journey. So that's
Wow.
where, like,
Boy, they well,
the foodie explosion has occurred. So the reason why
brilliant.
Michelin is headquartered here. The North American headquarters is in Greenville.
Yep.
And Greenville has been trying to get on the map over the last decade, like our commerce department, tourism,
Yes.
to become kind of known as a foodie city.
I've been to Greenville, by the way.
You have.
I
Have you been?
have.
Well, you need to come back because they have, over the last decade, they've done a really good job of really creating a food scene with innovation, kind of experimental kitchens, a lot of chefs who either grew up here, moved to New York or France or, big city, big, well-known
Yes.
restaurants and working with top chefs. They're starting to move back here and opening up their own spaces. So we've got a really good foodie scene, but what hallmarked it is Michelin puts out red guides about twice a year. And then they pick a city, like we're going to do a Southern, get all the judges to kind of rate for the next guide. So the next guide is coming up in the spring. Michelin did a huge event. They've actually chosen Greenville to be rated. So they reviewed, I think, 20 restaurants here to see if anyone was worthy to be in the guide. Huge deal. Like press was here.
Right.
They were here for like 3-4 days. All the judges flown in from all over the world to taste test and experience some chefs in the restaurant. And one came out as gotten a 1 star. It's called Scoundrel. It's he would grew up here but then lived in New York, got his cordon bleu and all that, and has just recently moved back here in the last 3 years and opened up his restaurant. But we had 4 other restaurants that are in the Bib Gourmand mentions.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So
I remember
we've got now Greenville is going to be in the red guide for the first time. So it's pretty exciting.
My encounter in Greenville,
Okay.
I was there working for Vision Quest, where it takes hardcore criminal children, gang members from Philadelphia,
Oh,
and putting them in a wilderness program. And we were traveling by covered wagon, and we lived in teepees, and we were staying in a farm like on the outskirts. And so we went to Greenville for our time off, which was on the weekend for me. And so that Saturday, we get a hotel or a motel, and there was a convenience store right next to it. And I walked over to the convenience store and I was like, Is there any, any like McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that around here?" And the guy was like, "No, there's nothing like that around here. We have a Wendy." And I'm like, "What the hell is a Wendy?" It was Wendy's. The hell is a Wendy? Like, I was perplexed. I was like, "What the hell is a Wendy?" Right? And it's like, "Oh, it's just right down, a couple blocks down." So we get there and it's like Wendy's, and I'm like, what a buffoon. What a buffoon.
I love that. That reminds me. We moved here, in 2002 from Indiana, and there's a grocery store here chain called Ingles.
Yeah.
Ingles.
Yep. Little House on the Prairie.
But It was the one that the only one that I knew about was in a very part of town that was populated with a lot of Hispanics. So I thought it was a local Hispanic grocery store pronounced Inglés.
That's pretty funny.
And I went, and I was new here. I didn't know anybody at work, and I was like, I went to that that grocery store in Glace, and people are like, what are you talking about? And they're like, Jennifer, that's like the most southern, like redneck grocery store ever. And I was like, oh, well, when I went into it, it didn't feel that way. It was very in Glace.
All right, so I have an actual joke.
Oh.
And I'm gonna try not to offend anybody. Don't take it serious. But it is funny. And did you know that Michelin created a new tire? It was made for Jewish automobiles.
Okay.
Not only did it stop on a dime, but it picked it up too.
What's that called?
That one apparently went.
It didn't. I didn't get it.
It's a Jewish tire. Not only does it stop on a dime, but it picks it up.
Picks it up too. I
Doesn't
got it. I was like waiting for the name of the tire.
Yeah, the tire's name doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I choose not to name the tire because I don't want to stereotype anybody,
That's a good one, though.
Try to avoid that.
That's a good one. It did. I'm slow, Ron.
It's okay. It's okay. Hopefully I don't get hate mail from all the Jewish viewers out there.
Are
Jewish people watching the show? That's what I want to know.
Could be.
I mean, I would say so, right?
They're not gonna go, hey, I'm Jewish. I'm watching you.
I'm just saying, we have folks from that area that do watch the shows.
Never know. Yeah. You know me. I only speak 80s TV and movies and song lyrics and sarcasm. That's my language. So I didn't pick up what you were throwing down.
You're going to like this next thing. So it's Ron's top 5 songs with the word sweet in the title.
Do you remember that? And everyone was like, sweet? Do you remember that doing that?
Of course I remember that.
Yeah.
Of course I remember. This is a great one. I mean, it's Food Week. So I think I've already done, with names of like food in titles, so I couldn't do that. But I do have sweet, and this week people have been talking about candy. It just like Halloween just ended, so I decided to do my top 5 songs with sweet in title. And it's a pretty good list, a pretty top heavy list. There's a lot of songs. There's like I don't know, 200 plus songs with sweet in the title. And there's about 100 remakes. I mean, I think every band has done Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics, right? I think everybody's covered it. Everybody's covered it. So with that being said, there is Sweet Life by Paul Davis. I did not know. I knew the song. Once I played it, I knew the song. Did not know it from its title. But it's a great song. I like Paul Davis. There is Ain't She Sweet by the Beatles. Basically, it's that Ain't She Sweet that everybody knows. I don't remember who like the hit song was, but I think the Beatles might have actually made the song, and then somebody else covered it and made it big with that. There's Hozier with Too Sweet, Sweet 16, Destiny Child, Sweet by Common. I love The Killers, and Sweet Talk almost made my list. Almost. But it didn't. Do you know The Killers?
I do know The Killers.
Okay. good. I like that band. Rolling Stones had a song, Sweet Virginia, also almost made my honorable mention. Almost. Lou Reed, which some folks rated this as the number one Sweet song. Sweet Jane.
Oh,
I didn't like it.
You
Yeah,
didn't like that song?
I don't like it. Not by Lou Reed. I like it by Velvet Underground.
I do too. That is the right one.
Yes.
The right version.
So Velvet Underground, which kind of blows up my list because Velvet Underground actually made my honorable mention. Not Lou Reed. I'm not a fan of Lou Reed. There's like one song. That's it. One song. Walk on the Wild Side. That was about the only one.
Yes, that's a good one.
Eric Clapton had a song, Sweet Home Chicago. Not as good as that other Sweet Home. Chuck Berry, who, has a little checkered past with accusations of minors, we'll just say. He has a song, Sweet Little 16, which I love the song, but because of that checkered past, I could not put it in its honorable mention because I think that's wrong. just call me crazy. I couldn't add it into the list because you look at his past with those accusations, it kind of makes you wonder.
Yeah.
So he wasn't getting credit for it. Remember Lou Bega with Mambo No. 5?
Yes.
Yeah. He had a song, Sweet Like Cola. Sweet Like Cola. It's an okay song.
I'm trying to think of what.
It's an okay song.
I'm going to have to look that one up. I don't remember that one.
It is his desire for plus size women.
Okay.
We'll just say that. Lou Bega. It's a wonder why he was only a one-hit wonder. Evanescence had a great song, Sweet Sacrifice. That was a good song. Rufus and Chaka Khan had Sweet Thing. And Bad Company, Sweet Little Sister. Sweet Gesture. Gesture. I can't read my own writing. Sweet Creature by Harry Styles. James Taylor had Sweet Baby James. Okay.
I like that one.
Those aren't that impressive, right? Most of those kind of, what the hell are they, right? That's why I said it was very top heavy. Very top heavy. A lot of great songs at the top.
I know, but now I'm like
a whole lot of crap.
I'm trying to figure out what, like you mentioned all of those. I'm trying to figure out which one's in your top 5.
Yeah. Well, the top 5 is massive.
Okay.
And even my honorable mentions, obviously I mentioned Velvet Underground already.
Yeah.
Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Honorable mention.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yep.
Now, all like that blows away all those other songs. Blows it away, right? And yesterday's show, I named How Sweet It Is by James Taylor. And I told Kyle I was doing Sweet for my top 5 today. And I told him I wasn't a huge fan of James Taylor, and he's like, oh, I'm taking it. You're not going to see James Taylor on your list. And I'm like, no. And then I did the list and I'm like, well, he's an honorable mention at least. How Sweet It Is made it on my honorable mention.
Not your top 5.
Not my top 5.
All right. Now I'm
not even
more curious about the top 5.
So now we're going up another notch. And I love the Verve with Bittersweet Symphony.
I was
also
like,
honorable mention.
I was thinking that's got to be in the top 5. So
yeah, that was my number 7. That was my number 7.
Okay.
And my number 6, The Bubble, was Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics.
That
did not make the top 5.
Okay. All right. It's stacked.
It is stacked because, everybody's wondering right now, how are those two songs not in the top 5? Well, this
Right.
is how. This is how, because the guy way down there in the bottom corner near you, George Harrison's "My Sweet Lord" was number 5. Number 5, and I love that song. Number 5.
Wow.
Number 4, Neil Diamond's "Sweet
Sweet
Caroline."
Caroline. That should have been number 1.
It couldn't make number 1. Sorry. That would be insulting to the other 3 songs. So "Sweet Caroline" was number 4, and I love Neil Diamond, and that song is great. But it couldn't beat these guys, Aerosmith, with "Sweet Emotion," which I had a tough time putting these 3 in the right order. So they're my top 3, but depending on the day, could be different. But "Sweet Emotion," number 3 today. Love that song.
Yeah. All right.
Number 2, Lynyrd Skynyrd, "Sweet Home Alabama."
I would have put Sweet Caroline above that one, but I love that one.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, Roll Tide.
No,
Yeah.
no, can't do it. Can't do that. Because "Sweet Caroline" to me is cheese, but it's catchy cheese. So
That's right.
when you can get a whole stadium to do that,
All you have to do is do those notes, and it's no matter where you are.
yeah,
Restaurant, stadium, party.
yeah. If you just walk into any building where there's people, and you go "Sweet Caroline," everybody else is gonna go ba ba ba.
It takes nothing. Yeah.
Right. People can't help it.
That's what I'm saying. It should have been number 1.
Yeah, but
There's not
that's the
other songs to
reason
do
why it can't be number 1, because of that cheese factor.
Oh.
That cheese factor kind of hurts it as well as helps it. All right, so number 2, "Sweet Home Alabama" by Lynyrd Skynyrd. I love that song. That is part of my childhood. But number 1, and I thought about it, and just because of this guitar riff and what it means, what it means when, like I remember I was seeing this girl and I met her from this song.
Oh.
A band that my friend's band back in the day was playing in North Kingstown in Rhode Island at the University Pub. So URI, it was named after URI because it's just outside of the college, and they called it University Pub. And my friend's band was playing there, and I met this girl, and that was our first song that we actually danced to.
Oh.
So it had a lot of nostalgia, so I put it at number 1.
Okay.
Sweet
So this is
Child
close
of
to.
Mine.
Which one? Oh, I was wondering if that was going to be. I was like, please, that had to be in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it had to be in there. And because it mentions blue eyes and she had blue eyes, it was like, it was so fitting that, despite the fact that we had a very messy breakup,
It wasn't. You still like it.
It wasn't my insecurities, though. It was all her insecurities. So I'll blame it on her. But that song, it has a great guitar riff in it, and it's so identifiable.
That's right.
And I just thought musically it was a better song as well. So I went with "Sweet Child of Mine" at number 1.
Where was "Sweet Emotion" on the list again? That was an honorable
number 3.
That was number 3. Yeah. So
and
my favorite.
Like I said, those 3 songs, that "Sweet Home Alabama" and "Sweet Emotion," depending on the day, it could flip-flop around.
Yeah. So my favorite concert that I've ever gone to. I think we talked about this maybe on one of our was 1988, 89, but it was when went to the Aerosmith concert and now I blanked, but they were opening. So it was when they were opening for Aerosmith because Aerosmith discovered them.
Who?
Why am I blanking? I'm
Guns N' Roses?
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a concert that must have been. Guns N' Roses opened for them?
At the height, it was when they were launching that album. And that was the tour, but they opened for Aerosmith. And that summer is when they went from, they were just a grunge kind of band. And when Aerosmith put them on tour, had them open, that's when the record went exploded. And we know them as they are today.
Who was better?
Aerosmith. Like, yeah, I mean,
they're good in concert too. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, and also that's why, like, we were there for Aerosmith, but it blew us away to be introduced to Guns N' Roses. Like, no doubt. It's like it was like, what was it, 1990? Went to the Rolling Stones concert with the iconic one where it was the tongue out, the T-shirt, that whole, that was good and iconic.
That was before they started using walkers.
Right.
Slightly before. Although Keith Richard was probably like 90 back in the 60s.
Oh, right. He was looking old then.
Yeah. And I think he was just preserved through all the drugs he was using.
Definitely preserved. But that was the opener of that was Living Color, the Cult of Personality. And it was the concert. He was at part of the, because he had the shaved head with the ponytail, and he was ringing his ponytail during that song, The Cult of Personality, that he fell off the stage. And they had to cut their opener short. And so we got, like, I think 45 minutes to an hour longer of Rolling Stones.
Oh, that's a bonus, right?
That's right. Yeah. Good times.
It's and Mick Jagger's a good performer as well.
The energy. I mean, we were nosebleed seats, but you could still feel it. The energy in the room, watching him, like, they really know how to work a stage.
Right. I mean, it had a lot of good songs, and they always played second fiddle to the Beatles, but performance-wise, Mick Jagger was better than anybody on the Beatles as he performs.
Yeah.
Not singing-wise, but performing. He was a better front man for that reason. And I think, without Mick Jagger, you don't have David Lee Roth and Van Halen.
Oh, no. Completely agree. Yeah.
I mean, that's where he gets it from. He got it from Mick. So, I don't give the Rolling Stones enough credit. I do love a lot of their music, though, and
they paved the way for a lot of people.
Absolutely,
Aerosmith did too. I mean, you look at they just open the doors, the creativity, the love for the craft, the love for making sound. Yeah.
Yep.
And to hear their stories. Well, even like Led Zeppelin, all that, iconic.
Classic bands.
Classic.
All right. So tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, you will have Ira, Lena, and JP in the house for closing out Food Week.
Oh.
They will be closing it out. So JP already was on Sunday, and he did his Marionberry. So I can't wait to see what he does. He doesn't have to do
So Marion.
a food thing because he already was on and did a food thing, but hopefully he does. I'm sure he will. And, and Lena and Ira, of course, always jump on board. So can't wait for that. And again, go visit to watch Hello Chaos podcast.
Do it. Yeah.
Watch
It's
it.
fun. It's conversational, and you get a lot of good insights if you're interested in starting or if you're figuring out how to scale your business. Some good times.
There you go. And myself, you can find me, pretty much anywhere but Facebook. Actually, anywhere but Meta, I should say, because I can't go on Instagram either. I can't be on Instagram.
Zuck.
Just go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. You'll find
you
it.
suck. Can we say that?
Yeah, well, he can make it all up if he goes to the website and donates $10 million. That will make it up, and then I won't be upset. But I'm gonna keep poking the bear until he does. I don't care.
That's right. Like, put us back on.
That's right. We belong on there. 10,000 fans weren't wrong.
That's right.
10,000. All right, so that's going to be it for us today. That's going to be all for today. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. It would have been a whole lot better if you guys would have posted comments. We had all the quiet,
or at least joking hashtags.
Yes, So have a great day, everybody. We'll see everybody on Saturday.
Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye, y'all.